Oh my goodness, what is this? Where are my cards? Oh, here we go. Okay. Hello, 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 welcome. Anybody here?
Wait, Mom. Oh, sorry.
I don't see it yet. Yeah.
Okay, first off, I could probably play Danigo. I could
Okay.
probably do some exercise
Okay.
movements.
Okay, you could do some exercise movements.
Okay, just here you go. Just I'm trying this one.
That's okay.
Busted.
That's all right. It's fine. It's fine. It still serves its purpose.
Yeah.
Scratch my itchy back.
Damn. But I don't like to touch other people. I don't like to touch me.
Okay, first person here is T. Yvette for love. T. Yvette for love. Okay, you do have a disappointment healing and moving into the past, and new love may be coming in. If you're not with anyone, if you're with someone, a disappointment is healing, and through cooperation and compromise, current relationship could be improving. Not with anyone, you have air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. New beginning on the horizon with the world at your feet. You also could have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A well-balanced, well-functioning relationship is on its way. If that's something that you're interested in. See what happens. Summer, general. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around work, school, or business. A new journey begins. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Disappointments heal and move into the past. A wish comes true. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Sagittarius. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Oh, same to you, Cinnamon. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Thanksgiving! Did you eat the turkey yet?
Not yet, Avery. It's early.
Well, I just ate some turkey.
Well, yeah, but she had pre-made turkey that I got at the grocery store yesterday for her. And then she had some sausage. Mega love. Mega love. Cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Walking away from things that are dysfunctional will open new doors. If you're not with anyone right now, there could be a Four of Cups person in front of you, somebody who you just haven't taken notice of yet. They may be stepping forward before the end of this year, and success may come in around love moving forward with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love.
So this is what we got his blanket.
His blanket, he could do whatever he wants with. He wants to have a ripped up thing. That's his problem.
Well, I like it.
I know, me too. You
Well,
see, he's
I like
good.
it, but it's cold.
Oh, his blanket is cold. It's ripped up. Amber, general. Making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but then you also have another Libra coming in. You may have a Taurus around. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relieved. Cosmic love for the rest of the year 2025. Disconnecting from people, places, and things that no longer serve you can open new doors. Eight of Wands is in reverse, so may not be changing quickly before the end of 2025, but you could have new energy on its way. I can't swear it's going to be before the end of this year, though. Could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. New beginnings lead to success. Slow and steady wins the race. You have the world at your feet, and exploring your options is suggested, but things look a little slow. You have Earth coming in, but then you also have another Capricorn coming in.
Guess what, Mom?
What?
This game that Danica was doing, you also collect gems at the very end. It's almost like that other game me and my dad played.
Yeah, it is
But
like that
you're
game.
supposed to collect gems, but at the very end.
Oh, at the end, okay.
Look at him.
Cinnamon, love for the rest of this week. You have commitment here. You have a little bit of passion coming in. Can't swear that's going to happen this week, but it may be on the horizon. If you're currently with someone, love should be functioning very well and moving forward. If you're not with anyone, the same holds true, but you could have choices and options. May hear from somebody from the past or run into someone you haven't seen in a while. You could have fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Romance could heat up before the end of this week. Not bad. Not bad. Fire comes up strong around you, but the person from the past doesn't necessarily have to be a fire sign. They just may be somebody from the past. It could be two different people. Dakota, surprise me. Life moves forward towards greener pastures when your luck changes for the better and you listen to your intuition. The hard work you put into work, school, or business, maybe bringing in more money and financial stability, paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief. You may have choices and options coming in around social activity, and you should be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Aisha, love. Aisha, love. Aisha, expressing your wants and needs around love could lead you to success. You have water here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You do have commitment here if you're currently with someone. If you're not with anyone, you may have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You could have a Libra or a Sagittarius as well. Lay down the law, set boundaries. Expressing your wants and needs around love leads you to success. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve because you got choices and options. I feel like I'm too close to the camera. My big head is in the thing. Is it like blown up? No, it's not. Okay. Beautiful one, finances. Beautiful one, finances. Finances are okay. You may see an improvement through working on a side business, side project, side hustle. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and you're ready for it. Maybe thinking outside the box, and that could be bringing in more money between now and like the end of the winter. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan or setting money aside for something could make you feel relieved. Purely Precious, next in love with Roger. I do like it. It's cute. Love looks a little slow, but there should be communication that comes in. Slow and steady. I don't see all that much happening or all that much changing other than communication should be coming in. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. The hard work you put in pays off to an extent, but you might be feeling like you're putting in more effort than you're getting in return. Be careful with that, only because it could throw the energy of the relationship out of balance. Yeah, it really depends where you guys are in your relationship. Pallavi, love. Pallavi, anxiety eases around love when you put your wants and needs first. So if you feel like you're sacrificing your wants and needs for somebody else, you might need to change that. And then you have success coming in. Water here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, possibly fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Scorpio comes up very strong around you. And life is moving forward towards greener pastures. If you're not with anyone right now, explore your options. And if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But it looks like the ball is in your court as far as love is concerned. Sarah, I told S about Limerence, and they said that they met ADS a few times, talked all day via video calls, and they're confused, seeking clarity. So do they know them at all? They thought that they knew him well.
Mom,
How long did they know each other? No, no. It's like you're talking on a video call. You only know this much. You don't know what the person, like what their daily habits are. You don't know what their hygiene is like. You don't know what they've done in the past. You haven't met people that know them. No, she didn't know him the way she thought she did. This is a limerence situation where like there's nothing to be confused about, right? Like my friend Amy from high school, I'm not confused about our relationship. She's my friend. She just texted me happy Thanksgiving, man, and I will back you too, man. Like there's nothing to be confused about. But having a relationship with somebody through a screen, you don't know them. You only know what they're showing you. And it's like that with a lot of social media, but unless you're with somebody and you're like, they say you don't really know somebody until you live with them. You don't know what their habits are. You haven't spoken to or spent time with people in their family or people that are close to them or their coworkers. Like you learn a lot about people through people, and just knowing somebody through the screen, they didn't know this person the way they think that they knew them. They want to believe that there is some kind of a connection here, just like anybody else that's in that kind of situation wants to believe, oh, there's a feeling. I never felt this way before. Those feelings are the feelings you should be careful of. Yeah, that's why I've never been a fan of this online distance shit, because to me, you. What do you know? Like, what do you know about me sitting here? Nothing. I mean, you guys know a lot about me because you've been coming here and I talk a lot about myself. But you've never sat down and talked to like my father about me. You never talked to Avery's father about me. You never talked to my brother about me. Like you don't know me the way that they know me. What I look like you guys kind of know what I look like in the morning when I wake up. But what does my house look like? I'm pretty honest about it being a mess. It's not really that messy. It's a little bit messy, but it's not that bad.
Mom,
but it's been bad.
watch this.
But some people don't want you to see that, and they don't show it to you. They only show you what they want you to see. And that's what you're getting when you're doing this online stuff. Anyway, Naz, will I get a permanent job? Will I get a permanent job? You will. Exploring your options leads to success. It may be sometime around the new year. Emily, for the near future for Jane and me. Near future for Jane and me. You have communication coming in or communication picking up. There's disappointments or healing and moving into the past. Maybe spending time together. There also may be like making a decision to travel, or you could be traveling to see one another or traveling together. Oh, girly, I don't remember seeing an email from you, but I'll check after the live stream. Let me send myself a reminder so I don't forget. Hang on. I'll search for it because we were kind of all over the place yesterday. Online distance shit. I mean, I have said it before. If you were in a relationship with the person first and then you had to be separated for something, it's different. But if you just meet somebody online and you don't know them, you never met them in person, or maybe you met them in person a couple of times, you don't really know them. Davey, it's a feeling that you want to have, not the truth. That's so true. It's so true. Everybody wants that magic. It's not an exchange like meeting a person face to face. That's true. That's true. Dr. Sony General. Dr. Sony General. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You've got feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may have a new job or business opportunity come in. Maybe within like the next couple of months, life is moving forward. Could be spending time with the Pisces. Listen to your intuition. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Yanni, general around me and Ruben hanging out on Saturday. I'm planning on going by train. Are these plans definite? Because the Six of Swords is in reverse. So I'm not convinced that there's going to be travel with the Six of Swords in reverse. If you end up going, it should be average. It should be okay. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm not convinced at this point that there's going to be travel, though. Wheel of Fortune is in reverse and the Five of Cups is here. Moonstar, career, love guidance for me. Okay, if you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well, really well. If you're not with anyone, listen to your intuition. You could have a very passionate Libra coming in, or possibly an Aquarius. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. But love should be moving forward successfully, regardless of where you are in your love life. If you're not with anyone, life is moving forward, so it's probably new energy. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? What's coming in next in love? You have new beginnings. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be spending time with a Scorpio. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Successfully explore your options. Oh, that's old. That's okay. Thank you. The donations are $3, Zuni. Moonstar, makes a difference to know someone for many years on the internet, but once you meet them in person. Yes, I agree. I agree. And you know what I noticed about myself? This is terrible. Way back when, I don't know, I'm conscious to not do it anymore, but I didn't realize I was doing it. I was making some kind of a weird, like, slurping sound. I don't know, like I would talk and then I would go, I don't know, weird. And I'm like, oh my God, that's terrible. And I'm like thinking to myself, I teach yoga and I walk around the class like, and that's how I talk. So I sit, and I didn't realize it until I watched myself on the video. And this is going back years ago. And I thought to myself, like, I don't even know myself that well. Like, that must have been a really annoying habit that probably annoyed somebody. But I didn't even realize it about myself until I saw it on the video. But it's true. You don't, like, if you're watching yourself on video and, like, you're seeing what you don't like about yourself as well. You know, like, I see things like, I'm like, oh God, my eyebrows look like hell. I got bags under my eyes. So you kind of correct that, you know, like right now I don't have any makeup on. I just have like moisturizer on, and I put like clear lip gloss on only because my lips feel dry. But if you're pretending to be something, right? Or like some of my old videos, I got really crazy makeup on. Not that I was pretending to be anybody, but I was like, it was like performative. I like to play around with makeup, and it was an outlet for me to play with makeup. But if I didn't like something, I would take it off, right? So it's like I'm seeing what I'm showing you, and I have to be comfortable with it. Otherwise, I'm not going to show you. And that's what's going on when you're on FaceTime. Like my dad, when he FaceTimes me, I look like hell. I got my sleep cap on. I'm in my pajamas. I don't care. But when some other family members, like on Avery's other side, if they FaceTime me, I'm like, oh, I gotta straighten up the house. I don't want them to see this. But because I'm self-conscious of it. So I'm presenting it like Avery's got to be dressed. Her clothes have to be matching because, you know, whatever time of the day it is. Like I want her to look nice. Where for my dad, I don't have to do that. Like I don't feel like I have to do that. So yeah, it's like the whole online thing. And I think that's the same way too when we first start dating somebody. When we first start dating somebody, everybody's looking perfect. After a while, it's like we're not looking perfect anymore. Like this is what it is. Anyway. Hi, Zara. Hi, Mel. Oh no, this was an annoying thing. Like I couldn't stand to listen to myself do it. I'm like, why do I do that? Anyway, I'm up to B. I think I'm up to B. Will G return my call soon? Maybe within a couple of weeks. I'm going to say maybe within the next week or so. It looks a little slow. Martesha, will me and Cancer T be together today or tonight? Probably, most likely. 70% chance, yes, you'll see each other at some point. Kiara, I've been crying a lot these days. General reading. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You do have a wish coming true. And you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. The hard work you put into work, school, or business may pay off and you could have some money coming in. You may have good news that comes in around work, like work, school, business. Liz, general for today. General for today. You've got new beginnings on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. May come up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle. If you come up with an idea for something, it may be worth pursuing, if not today, but, you know, coming up. And then anxiety eases and moves into the past. Overall, it looks like a pretty good day. Let me go back up to the top. Vartika for the rest of the year between me and SJ. Things look a little slow. It depends where you are in the relationship. Strength is in reverse, which can indicate that either the connection or the relationship has weakened. Nothing terrible is happening. It just may be that not much is changing or things are slow. I don't see much changing from the way things are right now. If you want things to move forward quickly, that may be why the strength is in reverse. You may feel like it's just not moving forward fast enough. Shrushti, general. You have anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you have the world at your feet. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success and you're making decisions that push life forward. You might be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and then the hangman's in reverse. So areas of your life that have been stagnant should now start to move forward. And Mortis, work for next week. Work for next week looks okay. A disappointment heals. New opportunities come in. Perseverance pays off. Money comes in. A wish comes true. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and expressing your wants and needs around career would be helpful. I self-conscious myself because I have a big head. I'm not kidding. We were in Italy, me and my friend she's just a much bigger person than me. She's like 5'8". We went into some like leather shop, and they had these hats, and she put on the hat, and it like came down to here. I put the hat on, and it was like sitting on top of my head. And she was laughing. I'm like, don't laugh at me because I have a big head. Got a big head. People are always like, no, it's your hair. You have a lot of hair. I think it's the cranium. I think it's the cranium. Oh my God. Kimon, what to expect for the rest of the day? May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life comes into balance. Listen to your intuition. The world is at your feet. Maybe spending time with the Libra. Liz, love for the weekend. Weekend looks pretty good. Now, if you're currently with someone, you have a wish comes true, things move forward, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, things are well functioning. If you're not with anyone, a disappointment heals and moves into the past, a wish comes true, you could have choices and options. You may have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, possibly a Gemini. Listen to your intuition. You're ready for life to move forward, and life may be moving forward this weekend with the world at your feet. Not bad. Kiara, will my brother ever feel remorse for the way that he's treated me? Maybe in time. Yeah, that's true. That's true. A top hat from the 20s. Yeah. It was shortly after that we went to Vegas. And oh my God, my friend hated all the clothes that she wore. She was, like I said, a bigger person. So she used to say that like she just didn't like any of the clothes. But I didn't think that they were bad. But she had this one shirt that was like maroon, and it was like silk, and it kind of crossed over. She used to say she looks like Hugh Hefner's robe. I'm like, what are you wearing tonight? She's like, I'm going to go out and you have Hefner's robe. Let's just Google it. I guess in a way it kind of did, because it kind of crossed over like that. It was a darker color. It wasn't that. It was more like this. It was more like the darker red, like that. I don't think it had the black on it, though. Oh, his... She's right. It did kind of look like that. It wasn't velvet. It was... Oh, maybe it is silk. No, his is velvet. Hers was like a silk. All right, let's see. Where am I? I did M. Lourdes. I did Kimon. People are drinking already. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's okay. It's a holiday. You can do whatever you like. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? What does Tarot want me to know? You may hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. You could have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. And you may have something nice happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Could be planning travel. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Not bad. You may feel like you're making progress around business. Nilia, general for December. You have a wish that comes true. A disappointment heals and moves into the past with choices and options around social activity. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. You may have a new job or business opportunity present itself. Marijuana spirit guidance. The spirit cards. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, public recognition. Page of Air, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays, or changes to plans. The truth delivered without tact. King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and your mind to those around you. Trustworthy, heartfelt advice, charity work. Pretty good. Lucky General. Lucky General. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, brings in cause for celebration. Maybe spending time with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And then you have choices and options coming in around social activity. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or setting money aside for something may make you feel relieved. Whoops. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Yvette, messages from Spirit. Messages from Spirit. I'm feeling grounded. Two of Earth. That's grounded. Too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Maybe don't be so grounded. Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Strength, Archangel Ariel. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. Pretty good. Just look out for the taking things too seriously with feeling grounded. Save some time for some play. Oh, you working, Bernard? Tibet Finances. Tibet Finances. When it comes to finances, you may see an improvement between now and the end of the year. And investing time in a side business, side project, side hustle could like lessen the burden, bring in happiness and success. The hard work that you put in pays off, and then you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Not bad.
Mommy,
Yeah,
when are we leaving? What time?
I don't know.
Cyrus.
Kiara, will my mom ever truly understand how the difference in how she treats me and my brother has affected me emotionally? I don't think she's ever really going to understand, and I hate that. But I see it.
This.
That's okay. That's all right. Don't worry about it. I have a million of these. I have about 6 or 7 of them.
No, because
Avery.
I want his attention.
Oh, Cyrus, go with Avery. Here, take it. You get his attention with it.
Because then he just takes it and then I try to come by and then he just runs away from me. It's just because
All right, throw it a couple of times and play with him.
I want to be hugging him, petting him.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing.
So I hear it all the time, the mother and son thing. All the time I hear it. My mom treats my brother differently than me. And years ago, I spoke to somebody about it. Like I can't remember who we were talking about. I wasn't talking about my mother. I don't remember who I was talking about. All right, Avery, I can't have this right now. Okay, so just get out of here. Get out of here. He'll play with you. He will. He'll hang out with you. I can't remember who I was talking to or who I was talking about, but it doesn't matter. And what the woman said to me, she had 2 daughters and a son, I think. Yeah, she had 2 daughters and a son. She said, they're different beings. Like you raise them differently or you treat them differently because they are different. She said most people will feel like when it comes to their daughter that they want their daughter to like fall in love, get married, and live happily ever after. But sometimes when you have a son, like you don't want him to marry the girl he dated at 12. Like you want him to explore the world. You want him to try different things. She's like, they're just different beings, so you kind of love them in a different way. And yeah, I kind of agree with that. I mean, Avery's dad had 3 sons, and he says, he's like, it's different. It's like, it's different the way, not that he loved one more than the other, but that I guess, like he said, like, he's like, if one of my sons like fell and got hurt, I would be like, you're not going to do that again, right? Like, that was dumb. You shouldn't have done that, right? But if Avery does it, it's like, he kind of is like, oh, what happened? You know, like that kind of a thing. So it is different. Now, there are, depending on the family that you come from, and I can't judge your family. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But if you're dealing in a narcissistic family and you're dealing with a narcissistic parent, and I hate throwing around terms like that because then everybody's like, this one's a narcissist, that one's bipolar. I hate that because it's like, they're probably not. Just because someone doesn't do what you want them to do doesn't make them a narcissist. But the reason why I've seen it is because, or I've noticed it is because I saw similarities in other people's families. And then I was able to see them in my family. My grandmother treated her son in a totally different way than she treated my mother. My uncle was able to have freedom that my mother couldn't have. And I'm not even talking about like as children, I'm talking as adults. As adults, my uncle was married with children, my mother was married with children. My grandparents came to our house every Saturday. They didn't go to my uncle's house. My uncle may not have stood for it. He may have had his own things to do, and he may have been vocal about it. But my parents had their own things to do and didn't do them because the parents were coming over. So the dynamic between the narcissistic mother and the way she treats the daughter versus the way she treats the son are different. And what the son is allowed to do, it's not always the son, it could be another daughter, but with the golden child, whoever that is, from what I've seen, most of the time it's the son, especially if there's only one son among girls, is in a different way than the mother treats the daughters. It just, I don't know why. I've even seen mothers that are competing with their daughters, which to me is totally sick. Why would you be in competition with your child? But I've seen that, and I couldn't wrap my brain around it. And I can't imagine that. Like the way that I feel about Avery, I would want her to have less struggles than me. I would want her to do better than I did in life. I'd want her to be more financially stable. Why would I want to see my daughter suffer? But the narcissistic parent that wants to be in control of the situation likes the child that's not doing well because they can control them. So if this is, I'm not saying it's your situation, but if there are traits that you're seeing in some similarities, it's very hard not to take it personal because it's hurtful, but it's not about you specifically. It's really about your mother. It's not what you did wrong or that you're not lovable or that you're a second choice. It's really about the issues that your mother is having with herself, and that's why she's treating you like that, which is awful. But if you can kind of understand that it's not because of something that you did or didn't do, this was who she is, it kind of makes it a little bit easier to deal with. And the same thing with him. Oftentimes, the golden child is very difficult to deal with because they always get their way, and then the parent backs them up. So it's like like in my mother's case, my uncle would have no problem spending Easter with his friends and not coming or having us over. Where let my mother try that. Let my mother try it. It was never going to happen. It was never going to happen. That my mother would never get away with that. Or we could have a family dinner or something, and my cousins didn't have to be there, but me and my brother had to be there. Like that kind of bullshit. Anyway. And this sort of bullshit that you're going through, it's very common and it's very real. And oftentimes other people don't see it. You know, I even had like somebody close to me, like she was telling me about her situation, and listening to it, like I would think, I'm like, yeah, my mom was like that too. But then I started to realize, yeah, my mom learned a lot from her mother. For example, long story short, when we moved into one of the townhouses we lived in after my parents sold the house, the mortgage, my mom's mortgage was cheap. The rent was high. So my mom was like, you guys have to help me with the rent, which fine. We were adults. We were working. No reason why we can't help. But who helped with the rent? Me. I did. I worked 2 jobs and I gave my mom one of my paychecks. My brother didn't. And then like I would talk to him about it today. He's like, well, he's like, I just wouldn't give it to her. You did. Yeah, but why is that okay? Like, why is that okay? Somebody needs help. You're living there. Why aren't you contributing something? He didn't want to, but he got away with it. And me, I was giving her the paycheck from the grocery store. Anyway. And the person I was talking to was saying the same thing. She's like, when I got divorced and I moved home, I had to pay rent. And she's like, when my brother got divorced and moved home, he didn't have to pay anything. How come I had to? And I agree. Why? Why did you take it from her and not him? Now, could there be more to the story? There could be. I can't imagine what that is, though. Why do you take from one kid and not the other? Me, personally, only my opinion, and I only have one, but you're my kid. I'm not going to take money from you. I mean, if I was absolutely broke and I needed it and it was... But if you're moving back in because you're getting divorced, and I would never take money for that. Like, stay here as long as you need. But I'm also not in the situation yet. Anyway. Yeah, competitive. Oh, Anthony, you've seen it too. Liz, general between me and Pisces for the rest of 25. Well, you have a wish that comes true around the situation, so you may get what you want from the situation. Listen to your intuition. Expressing your wants and needs should be helpful. No longer holding yourself back. Areas of your life that have been slow should now start to move forward. Communication should be picking up as well. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may lead you to a new journey before the end of the year. That's pretty good. How about Emily? Will I go to Soha's friend's wedding on the 29th of this month? And if so, how will it go? I think you're probably going to go, and it should be a good time. Maggie for the next 48. Maggie for the next 48. You may have money coming in, or finances could be improving. Maybe spending time with the Libra. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Life is coming into balance. Maybe thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle. Listen to your intuition. Maybe spending time with the Pisces. Old wounds or an old betrayal is beginning to heal now. Magician's heart, love. Magician's heart, love. Okay, when it comes to love, if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life begins to move forward. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. You could be leaving something in the past that's dysfunctional and moving forward with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you leave in the past what no longer serves you. Migu for the next 24 hours. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may have choices and options that come in around social activity. If you're not looking back on the past, you may be spending time with the Sagittarius. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Be wise for the next few days. Be wise for the next few days. For the next few days, you've got new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. Money comes in, finances improve. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Cause for celebration comes in around work, school, or business. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. It's pretty good. This stupid ass. Like, I'm not exercising. Why is it going off? Kiara, do you think that my brother would ever apologize in the future? What are his feelings around me? I mean, I don't see an apology coming in right now, but that doesn't mean it can't ever happen, because over time people grow and change. And sometimes people look back on what they've done and they realize that they were an asshole. But for right now, it looks like he may find you to be somebody who is smart, intelligent, hardworking, respectful. But he's kind of selfish, and, he's showing us the Emperor in reverse. So you may be dealing with like a golden child that's a little highly narcissistic, or maybe high on the narcissism level. Yeah. I mean, things could improve with time, and dynamics change over time. So it's not going to be like this forever. Susie, T the Capricorn and I, next moves, wondering when I'll hear from him. You're probably going to hear from him maybe within the next 5 days or so. Communication comes in pretty quick. D for today. D for today. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you may be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. May have choices and options around social activity, and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. B, how does G feel about me calling him today? Okay, I don't know where your relationship is with this person, but the Fool in reverse may mean that something gets revealed that could need to be dealt with around the situation or the phone call. This person may not respond right away, and that may be their way of setting a boundary or kind of like getting back to you in their own time. They're a little bit neutral, so I don't know when the last time was you spoke to them. Oh, you're not in contact. Okay. So that you may not hear from them immediately with the Ace of Swords. That could be a challenging beginning or a challenging start, or setting a boundary of some type. I would say that maybe he wasn't ready to hear from you yet, or it was taken by surprise, and he's going to like sit on it for a minute. Pure Heart, does JP think of me? They may think about you on occasion. Yeah, that's possible. M in general energy around me and my colleagues, and an R in the team. Energy is okay. It's like moving forward, respectful, could lead you to success. The energy, I would say, is okay, or maybe improving. Space Hippie, general. You have your luck is changing for the better. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Money comes in, finances improve, and something may happen before the end of this month that makes you happy. Maybe spending time with an Aries. Maybe spending time with an Aquarius. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You're no longer holding yourself back. Birsha, general. Cause for celebration comes in around life changing around work, school, or business. With growth, change, and transformation, life begins to move forward. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected, and more successful or relieved around work, school, or business. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief, and you may be spending time with a Scorpio or a Leo. Peach, general. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries. Maybe spending time with the Gemini. Life's moving forward, and you're ready for it. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Macy, general for their day. Teamwork is favored. Perseverance pays off. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Oh, my dad's calling. I'll call him back. Hey, can I call you back?
Yeah.
Are you going to be home?
I'm home now.
For a little while? Okay. Oh, all right. I'll call you back. Bye-bye. That was Pop Pop. And you're ready for it. Oh, take time for rest, listen to that mouth.
What happened?
No, not you. My mouth. Sha. Love reading. Disconnecting from people, places, and things that no longer serve you can open new doors. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that can be bringing in romance with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're in anything that's dysfunctional, you may have to make the choice to leave it in the past. Otherwise, things will stay stagnant. If you decide to leave something that's disappointing, you may move forward quickly. Amber, your family dynamic is similar to mine. My mom would expect money from me and not my older brother. He still lives at home with her and doesn't help her pay bills. My mom has regrets. See, yeah, I don't understand why it's like that, but I hear it from so many people. Like so many people. I don't get it. I don't get it. The only thing I can say in truly narcissistic families, and I'm not saying that every mother that takes money from the daughter and not the son is narcissistic. That may not be true, but if there is an element of emotional incest, which I've seen that too, which is so sick, where the mother kind of treats the son or one of the sons as if she's her husband and like kind of goes to the son with problems, like even at a young age. Like I knew somebody who, like if her boss yelled at her, she wouldn't call her husband and blow off steam. She would call her son, who was a teenager, and cry to him. Like that's emotionally, that's not, like he's your son. He's not supposed to take care of your problems. You're emotionally dumping on him. And those kinds of situations, even though it looks like that child is the golden child and gets whatever they want, they're enduring a different type of abuse. So even though they may be able to not pay bills or they may not be, they're suffering in other ways. They may not be able to have healthy relationships. They may also fall in love with a woman who's just like the mother, controlling or manipulative. They may be tortured in a different way, but yeah, it's crazy to me, but I see it so often, and I was seeing it from so many different people before I realized that that was how my mother grew up, and there was a little bit that trickled down to me. I wasn't nearly as in the same situation as my mom, but I remember a friend of mine in high school. She was the oldest daughter, and she had to get up every Saturday morning and clean the whole house. Her brother and sister didn't have to do that. However, she also was the golden child. So it was very bizarre that like she would have to get up, her mom would wake her up really early and she had to clean the whole house. And her brother and sister would be sleeping. But yet she was also like praised and, given everything and pushed and encouraged, and her brother and sister really weren't. Really odd, really bizarre behavior if you ask me. New love for the rest of the day and tomorrow. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to. Mountain, does CP think that it's possibly best if I stop coming to the ranch? No, I don't think he's thinking along those lines. Mountain, is KW trying to beat me out at the ranch with KP this time next year? Is TW going to be out at the ranch with KP this time next year? I don't think he's going to be around next year. It's doubtful he's around next year. Mountain, does TP realize that she's losing her friendship with me because of how she's acting, or she's blaming me? Right now, I think she's blaming you. If she's even that conscious of it. I don't know that she's putting in that much thought. Raymond, I heard my ex is gossiping about me, and if so, what is it? Yeah, but you know what? She may be telling different people different things. Yeah, she may be. I mean, she's got the Hermit in reverse, so she knows that she's done something wrong. She's not willing to take responsibility for it. So I don't know what happened in your relationship, but she could be blaming you or trying to blame you. Some people may be calling her out on her shit. Like, no, she's not telling everybody the same thing. She may know who she can play and who she can't. Yeah, I don't know specifically what she's saying, but she's definitely bullshitting. Tea tree, will my new business be successful? Yeah, you have potential to be successful. Stick with it. Stick with it. Amen for the rest of the week with O. For the rest of the week with O. Somebody may be feeling impatient around the situation being either out of balance or a little slow moving. Nothing terrible is happening. It just may be a little slow, or you could feel like you have a long road ahead of you, or somebody is holding back. Expressing your wants and needs around this situation may be helpful. Hey, lower that, Avery. Bernard, I don't believe I answered for you yet. Lucinda, general for December. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. You have new beginnings on the horizon that could lead you to success. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Perseverance pays off. And with the Empress, you've got love and money coming in, or more of it. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Brenda, general for today and tonight. General for today and tonight. Negativity moves into the past. You may have choices and options around social activity. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Perseverance pays off. Life changes for you for the better quickly. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and slow and steady wins the race. Not bad. It should be a pleasant evening. New love for the rest of the day and tomorrow. I did Crazy Polaroid. Will Donnell and I reconcile this weekend? What do you mean by reconcile? Like, speak again, come back to a committed relationship? What does reconcile mean for you? Amy, for the next 48 for Sunny. For the next 48 for Sunny. This person could have life changing for the better quickly. They're laying down the law, setting boundaries. They've got, listen to their intuition. Life is moving forward. They're no longer like feeling stuck or stagnant. Life is moving forward. Anxiety is eased and moved into the past, and they may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Explore. Am I not attractive? Because nobody wants to be my partner and nobody even asks me out. I feel like I'm not needed. That's terrible, but I totally understand. Yeah, it's not. It has nothing to do with you being attractive. So there's a couple of things happening here. There's number one, there's a timing thing. So it just may be poor timing, like astrologically. But then there's also like how you're feeling about yourself. And I know that sounds so stupid. And when people used to say this to me, I used to get so mad because I used to say, I don't feel like that. Like, I didn't ever date anybody until I had like nothing. I mean, it was like nothing to write home about until I actually went on a date with somebody. I think I was like 19 or 20. And like I had friends that had boyfriends in junior high. I had nothing. Nobody ever wanted to have anything to do with me. And I used to say, look, I talked to a counselor once about it. And they used to say that it was the way that I felt about myself that I was putting out into the universe. Like, you don't feel like you're worthy of it, so nobody else is feeling like you're worthy of it. But I would argue with that because I would say I do feel like I'm worthy of it. But in a way, I kind of believe that they were right. Because I guess I kind of felt like not that I wasn't good enough. Yeah, I guess like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I think that they were right. I wasn't willing to give people a chance. If I wasn't like in love with them, I didn't want to date them. If I wasn't obsessed with them, I didn't want to go out with them. If there was anybody around, I didn't really explore options. I didn't put in a lot of effort into getting to know people. I wanted to get to know somebody who I was infatuated with. That's where my energy was. So I wasn't really open to like dating just anybody. And I think that's what held me back for so long. And it was like very seldom that the person that I had a crush on was interested in me. And then the person that I dated was somebody who I worked with. And we became friends through work because he was the 7 o'clock cashier and I was the 7:30 a.m. cashier. So he and I would be alone there together in the morning. So we got to know each other and we became friendly. But yeah, nobody ever wanted to date me either. And it's not about looks because everybody finds something different attractive. Not everybody has this, it feels like attracted to the same type of person. So it's not about looks. It's more about how you feel about yourself and your own self-worth. And I would argue with that because I'm like, but I think that I'm a good catch. I think I would be good to somebody. But it was like what I was doing for somebody. It wasn't about me being worthy. It's like, oh, but I would be a good partner. I would be faithful. I would be loyal. I would be kind. I would be a caretaker. I would be giving. Yeah, you would be giving everything. But what about where would you meet halfway? And I think that's where I fell short. Like it was like, no, I think that I would be a good partner. I think I'm deserving. But I didn't really think that I was deserving of somebody doing those things for me. I don't know. There's a lot that goes into it. But it has nothing to do with you being unattractive because everybody is unattractive and everybody is attractive depending on who it is you ask. Anyhow. Twinkle, what are my chances to get the job offer from TE Company? Had about a 70% chance. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Amp Show 6, romance. Romance heats up and life moves forward when you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. May have a fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, although Sagittarius and Leo come up strongest. New love is coming in. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, Zara, I'll check it. I'm just going to do Liz for love general first. You have a wish that comes true around love moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. You have an Aries here. You can have a Gemini. You may have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Exploring your options leads to success. And don't be afraid to set boundaries or express your wants and needs. An old wound heals and moves into the past. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you may find one like this winter. All right, Zara, I'm reading it now. You're going to definitely be fine. If it persists, I think that I would mention it to the doctor, but I think it's going to be fine. Like it heals. It may lessen as time goes on and then completely go away. Raymond, Are a lot of people telling her that she was wrong since you're saying that people are calling her out? Yeah. Yeah, people could be telling her that she's wrong. Yep, absolutely. She thinks that she's like, I don't know, she thinks that like people believe her or she could say what she wants. People know the truth. Aries sun for the next 24 hours. For the next 24 hours. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. With the magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Listen to your intuition. Money comes in, finances improve. You might be feeling grounded and stable around work, school, or business. And then you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news. Maybe spending time with a Libra. Not bad. Okay, average day. Lucinda journal for December, I did. Mihak journal for the next 2 weeks. For the next 2 weeks, may hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. You could have money coming in or finances may be improving and you could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Cause for celebration comes in around work, school, or business. And then teamwork is favored. So anything that you're working on over the next couple of weeks, teamwork and cooperation and compromise like helps things to move forward quickly. Mountain, when you talked to Tom C. last night, does he feel like I'm overreacting or does he think my concerns are legitimate? I think he thinks that your concerns are pretty legitimate. Crazy Polaroid, will Donald and I speak again? Okay, let's see. This weekend. I'm not convinced it's going to be this weekend. There's indecision and stagnation around it. It may take a little longer. Anthony, I'm also thinking to apply geotech job in Singapore, but I don't have experience in education now. What do the cards want to say that options compared to the PH study in Canada? I mean, it can't hurt to apply. The worst that happens is that you don't get it. I personally think you're going to wind up doing the PhD thing in Canada because it looks like things are moving forward, although slow and steady wins the race. There's more education coming in around you.
Mom,
What?
Cyrus is still moving his harness.
Cyrus! What is he doing? Is he eating it? Cyrus!
No, I just take it.
Oh my God. Cyrus! What is wrong with him? Is he like a goat? Cyrus, you can't eat that. I won't be able to take you out. Come on, stop that. Stop that. Get it out of your mouth. Oh, now it's all wet.
Oh, no, the light has a rip. There's already a rip.
There's a rip? It's all wet now. Where's the rip?
On this side.
Oh, that's all right.
He's wet.
Because he's eating things. Cyrus, go lay down. Go lay down.
Okay, God's back.
Gnawing away on it like he's a goat. Go lay down. You're not a goat. Don't eat things.
There's a hair go.
Not my water. Get lost. Coming in here, drink my water. Take a hike. I'm not mad at you. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not mad at you, but you can't eat your harness. All right? You can't eat your harness. You have to be a good boy. Okay, go inside. Say hello to everybody. Not with your butt in the air. Go ahead.
Now you have your cards. Give me those cards. I got 2 of the cards. I got 2 of the cards.
Oh my God, he took my cards. Get them from him. Cyrus. Oh my God, I gotta get... Cyrus, you're gonna wind up having to find a new home. Oh my God, now the lamp fell. This lamp.
Well, here. At least.
Thank you. You're a bad boy. Go lay down. Go find something to play with him with. Give him his bone. Comes in here, takes things that aren't his. Get out of here. Get out. No. No, go lay down. All right, I am up to Bernard. General reading, what zodiac signs got a crush on me. Could have a couple of people here. You could have a Libra, you could have a Virgo, you may have a Capricorn. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Explore your options around love leads you to success. Tanya, happy Thanksgiving for the next 48. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cause for celebration comes in. Life begins to move forward. You're no longer holding yourself back. You have the world at your feet. Pretty good. Eminem, love for Taurus. Taurus is slow and steady, wins the race, but if they're currently in a relationship, they may be feeling like content with the way things are. If they're not with anyone, it looks like their life is moving forward. They're not looking back on the past. They have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They may have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. They do have cause for celebration coming in around a long-term commitment if that's something that they're interested in. Alpha, is there a new job offer coming for me in December? Yes, I think that there is. Mountain, how does Kara feel about the situation with myself and the dynamics? Does she want me to leave? I don't think that she wants you to leave, but I think that she wants you to I think she feels like you're causing drama and she wants you to stop causing drama. I think she just wants everyone to get along. That kind of a thing. Mountain, why does TW want to push me out of everything so much? Why do I feel like he's targeting me from the beginning? Well, he wants to be in control. I don't think he's specifically targeting you. I think he would do it to anybody. But I think that he's just trying to control things. And things may be out of balance between the two of you. It's like he doesn't even consider you. It's all about himself. He probably is. It's not like he's doing it on purpose to target you. He just focuses on himself. And then because of that, it's affecting you. Be wise for the next few days. Could have money coming in. Finances may be improving. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Disappointments heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Something may happen that makes you happy with the sun, and then take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Ria, can you please check, is my Taurus XD seeing someone or interested in someone? I do think that they're seeing somebody, yes. It may be a Pisces. Metal Rain, I didn't see a question. Mountain, how does TP and KP think that I am causing drama when I have just gone about my business after I spoke my piece? Because it was what you said. It was whatever you said. Like, they feel like whatever it was that you said, it's not going away. Like, they're annoyed with it, or they're mad at it, or whatever it is. They feel like you're not dropping it. Like, it's something that's continuing. I don't know. I don't know all the details, but they may feel like they don't like what you said. They didn't want to hear that. You said it, and like it's something that's sticking with them. Yeah. Oh no, Vicky. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that sucks. Lioness, anything from tarot that I need to know? You have a wish that comes true around work, school, or business. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may be spending time with a Virgo. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Then you have choices and options coming in around like social activity and new beginnings around work, school, or business. No longer holding yourself back. Pretty good. Pretty good. Holly, general for December. General for December. Life changes for you for the better quickly, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Money is coming in. Finances are improving. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Zumi, where did you donate? I didn't see a donation come in. Cash App? I didn't see anything come in. I didn't get anything through Cash App. Yeah, I only got two Cash Apps today. And I know those two people. Just check to make sure you didn't send it to the wrong person. Linus, you're tapping the screen? That's hilarious. Holly, love for January. Love for January. Love for January. You have a wish that comes true. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Somebody may make you a decision that may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Anxiety eases. You could have a Gemini around. You could have Cancer. It's probably new energy if you're not with anyone right now. Happiness comes in, and the Empress is bringing in love and money in December. Should be a good month. Jay, should I stay at this job? The cards can't make the decision for you, but it does look like you have good luck around this job. Things could change for the better quickly, and there's a lot of growth, change, and transformation coming in. Tanya, B. Sagittarius, all talk, no action. Contacted me yesterday. His birthday was Wednesday. After all my blocking effort, he has the nerve. What does he want? Definitely not getting back together. That's what he's looking for. He's looking for growth, change, and transformation, and for life to move forward. What a jerk. Yep. He thinks that you'll give him another chance. Brenda, I answered for you already. Metal Rain, how will things go today between me and Ileana? Okay. You've got communication coming in or picking up. Teamwork is favored. You have a wish that comes true. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You may feel relief around things functioning well today. Tanya, I talked him up by saying screw him on his birthday. Well, you know what? He's a jerk. He's a jerk. Cosetta, love reading what's coming towards me in love. You've got cause for celebration that comes in around life moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could have Cancer coming in. Listen to your intuition. Exploring your options leads to a new beginning. And things could like all of a sudden fall into place. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well. But if you're not with anyone, somebody may just come in out of the clear blue sky and things could kind of fall into place. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around love for the better. Pretty good. Step, financial. You've got, if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. More money is coming in, big picture. Between now and the end of the winter time, you may see an improvement in finances. Your luck is beginning to change. Pretty good. Pearl, will Calvin continue to show me love and care for long? Will Calvin continue to show me love and care? I'm not sure what you're asking. Could you rephrase that, please? Lavisha, can I have a reading on my new interview next week? Will I get the job? You most likely will get the job. You got a 70% chance, yes. If for some reason you don't, you have a new job coming in. You'll get something else. Oh, you sent it to the wrong reader. Yeah, that happens. Mountain, I have not said anything further about him, and yet he continues to treat me like crap. I focused with CP, and he said that they're taking TW's side because he's dating the daughter, so I guess not loyal. Yeah, they're not loyal. They feel like things are out of balance, and they're disappointed that you don't like him. See, they think he's wonderful, and they want everyone to think he's wonderful. So they're annoyed because you don't like him. And it's like once it's out there, it's like your opinion of him is not going to change. Zuni, will I get let go from my job at GAT? I'm currently homeless and can't afford to lose my job. I've been having a place soon, but without a job, it would ruin my chances. Okay, let's see. I don't think that you're going to get let go. No, I don't see that as of right now. I think you should be okay. Savina, will my finances next year get better? Yes, you should see an improvement around finances next year. You may be adding a new stream of income. Alan, what are management's plans for me in January? They may have a new project or a new upgrade for you. Like feeling ambitious and focused. They may, I don't know if it's a promotion or they're giving you something new, but they have like something new comes in around work at the beginning of the year. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life moves forward. Expressing your wants and needs around the job could be helpful as well. I think things are going to move forward. If not, it could be before January. Tanya, love offers coming in. Sagittarius. Haha. But you have other fire here too. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Then you may have two other fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then Sagittarius. New beginnings lead to success. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Disappointments heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward. Not bad. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Rip hand deep, general. Rip hand deep, general. You may be spending time with a Sagittarius. You could be spending time with a Gemini. You've got the world at your feet. Money comes in. Finances improve. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. And you may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Oh, you're welcome. Nell, general. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you speak your mind. You have choices and options coming in around social activity. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Money comes in, finances improve. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. That's pretty good. Mountain, will JP, the sister, think that I'm the drama, or will she hear me out? I think she'll hear you out. Yeah, I think that she would listen. Yeah, if you said something. Tanya, I got rid of Edward the jerk, and then the other one shows up like a tag team. I'm trying to protect my inner peace. That's hilarious. I know, but you know what? Even if they're assholes and you don't want to have anything to do with them, it's good that that there's energy around you. So that's positive. Lady Sunshine, general. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Old wounds heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. Not bad. Pearl, will Calvin be committed to me in the future? I don't see commitment around this situation. I don't know where you guys are in your relationship, but I don't see commitment here. Things look a little out of balance. Mountain, if I talk to SD about TW, will it get back to TW? No, I don't think it will. Mountain, will she start to see what I see, or is she going to think that it's just my opinion? Who, the sister? think she's going to think that it's your opinion until she starts to see things for herself. She's going to need to experience it to really believe it. Mel, I had a dream about my Aries and my Scorpio all in one dream. Was the dream trying to tell me that I need to heal from both the past experiences or that one is set to return? I think it's both. I think you need to heal from both experiences, and I think one could be returning. Crow's Nest, Jessica, Noah's next actions towards me. Noah's next actions towards me. I don't see much happening here. Things look like it's a little stagnant. If you want to see something change, you might need to be the one to take action. I don't know where you are in the connection, but things look a little slow right now. Alan, how would C feel about flirting? Good, good. It looks like there's happiness around communication. That looks pretty positive. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? That's it. Then I'll wrap it up and I'll see you guys tonight. Thank you all very much for being here this morning and have a great day. Enjoy your Thanksgiving if you're celebrating. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.